everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Cummcast. I'm Ryan, your host, and I'm also here with Fluffy Cody himself.
Oh, I'm gonna come. I'm coming.
What the fuck are you doing?
This is the Cummcast, right?
I guess.
We come on the Cummcast.
I wasn't expecting that. Jesus Christ.
What's going on, fuckers? How's everybody doing this week? This is Friday, July 19th.
I don't care what the date is.
Of the second millennia 19.
Okay.
2019.
Still being stupid. Anyway.
Okay.
Welcome back, everybody. Got another episode coming at you guys. Glad to be here. Glad everybody's listening. We've been gaining some more subscribers and some more listeners over the past week. And just to let you guys know, if you didn't catch it already, we do have a Facebook group and a Instagram page set up for the podcast. It's the Cummcast across the board. And then you can follow me and Cody at our Instagrams. I'll put those details below. Everything will be below in the description. I just uploaded some stuff that I did with our mascot, Bo, our dog. Since the new Lion King movie's coming out, I did the whole Simba thing when he's getting... What is it? Knighted. Not really knighted, but whatever you want to call it.
He's getting clay put on his forehead.
I thought it was like a paint or something.
He's getting a Hindu spot.
Anyway, I did it, but I used ketchup. So if you guys want to go check that out. And also, if you want to follow me on TikTok, that's where the video came from. But
FYI, our dog is not allergic to tomatoes. So, just so you know, he does not have a tomato allergy, so ketchup on his face is okay.
He might. I mean, I don't know.
Don't say that.
But, yeah, it's up there.
So, we're glad. We hope everybody had a good week this week. This week, just kind of an average week for me. Just working, you know. Good news today, actually. Today is mine and Tracy's 6 months of dating. So happy 6 months to us. Yay! Happy 6 months.
Woo.
I'm the only one clapping, so we haven't, I mean, it's just a regular day. It's 6 months, you know, half a year. I feel like it's been longer than 6 months. I feel like it's been a lot longer than 6 months, which I assume that's a good thing. I talk to people and I say that when we were dating for, 3 months, I said it feels like it's been longer than that just because, and I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I assume it is. That means that I think time just kind of stands still when we're together. I don't know. It's weird.
All right.
It's weird. I don't know. But I just ask people if that's a good thing, that it feels like we've been dating longer, and they say yeah, and
you haven't even been in a relationship this long, I don't think.
This is the longest relationship I've ever fucking had. So, but it does feel like it is. We've been together for a lot longer than 6 months, honestly, and I'm the happiest I've ever been. So, happy 6 months, Tracy. That's about it. No, I'm the only one that clapped for that. So, that's pretty much it. Just, apartment in a few more weeks. So, excited about that. Other than that, nothing really has been going on. What did you do this week? Oh, I heard a story about you. Would you like to tell the listeners a story about what happened to you this week?
Nah, let's get into the beer of the week before we do that.
Okay. All right.
Oh my god, it's the beer of the week.
Time to get drunk.
Woo. All right, everybody. So this beer of the week we have here today is the Java the Red by Quaffon Brewing Company. And this is a coffee red ale with a coffee red ale that's infused with German chocolate coffee, making it a delightful companion for your winter adventures. Now, this is a winter beer, so this is actually an overstock winter beer from Quaffon Brewing Company. and that is actually brewed in Nashville, Indiana. So that is a local beer here where we are in our home state of Indiana. Great brewery. They actually have a distillery too. So that is the restaurant. They actually have craft foods, beer, and spirits served at the restaurant there in Nashville, Indiana. That restaurant's called Big Woods. The brewing company for their beer is called Quaffon, which is Quaffon! Exclamation point. It's got an exclamation point on the end of it. And their distillery name is called The Hard Truth. And The Hard Truth, if you like local distillery places, that is some good shit. The cinnamon vodka will literally make you orgasm in your mouth.
I've never had it before.
It is fucking ridiculous. It is so smooth.
I don't think I've had any of their stuff. They make vodka,
whiskey, rum,
gin.
It is, the cinnamon vodka is fucking nuts.
Yeah, I haven't had it.
It's not really that sweet, but it's so fucking smooth. So this beer of the week is Quaffon Brewing Company, Java the Red, Coffee Red Ale, Brown County, Indiana, Nashville, Indiana. So shout out to you guys. You guys are a great brewing company, great food, great spirits, great beer. Cheers.
And I just got White Claw this week. Nothing really changed. And I also got some Jello shots from, I don't remember if I said that I was having a get together last episode or not. I think I did.
Yeah, you did.
But I had a little, I usually have it. It's been like, this is maybe the third or fourth year that I've had it at my house. It's just a little get together that we do sometime in July. It's usually like the week after July 4th. But I just have some people out and we just hang out and have a good time. Excuse me. I made some Jello shots and nobody fucking ate them for some reason.
Who the fuck doesn't eat Jello shots in summertime?
I don't know. A lot of the people that come over didn't drink or weren't drinking, or I don't know. I tried to get one guy. I was like, everyone I do, you're going to do. And I tried to get him drunk, but it didn't work. And I have a shit ton left, and I gave some to my mom, and I still have some. So I've been eating a few of them today. Tonight when I got home from work, but some stuff happened. We had fireworks. Is this what you were trying to...
Some stuff happened.
So I'm guessing this is what you're talking about. Anyway.
Exactly, yeah.
We had fireworks. I bought like $262 worth of fireworks, and it was all on sale. So I got quite a bit for the money. And it was just like, I think maybe like 10 minutes or maybe like something like that. And I had 3 guys helping me. One guy did it on his own, and then another guy helped me load. He was loading mortars, and I was lighting them. And then the other guy, he was just doing it by himself. And I lit, the one guy helping me, he loaded one in the tube, and I went to go light it, and it was delayed by like a second and a half. Well, the other guy, his tube was right beside that, and he went to go light it, and his head was like right beside it, and that thing just went off like a foot away from his head, and you could see his head rear back, and oh my God, I thought he was going to die.
So $262, that's a pretty accurate number to spend on fireworks.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's how much it was. Anyway, but so I was worried about having brains everywhere, but after we launched the fireworks out, I, usually put Bo, the mascot, inside, and I did. I mean, I shut the door, and I saw him. He was inside. Well, I guess somebody who had come from the back door to the front had maybe left it cracked or something. Well, they say whenever people launch fireworks off, that's when they lose their dogs because they don't like it, because they're hearing and all that stuff. But I guess somebody must have left it cracked. I didn't leave it cracked. It was somebody who was here. I can guarantee that. So I guess we started launching them off. And we got done, and I sat back down for a minute, and I was like, I'm going to go inside and check on him, see where he's at, because he was probably hiding somewhere. So I went to go check, and we stormed through this house. I mean, we looked in every single room. I closed the doors to the bedrooms and everything just to keep them zoned off or whatever.
Couldn't find him.
And the only room that was open was the bathroom, and then the main room, and then the basement. And there was like 10 people here, 12 people here. Everybody walked through the house like 4 times. Like, it was ridiculous. And we could not find him. And we looked for maybe an hour and a half. And I was like, I'm just going to wait it out. I don't know where he went. And like, I'm surrounded by a cornfield and a cow pasture and some woods and all that stuff. So, and he's just a little guy. I mean, if you are on the Facebook page or the Instagram or something, I put that video of him up today, and he's just a little fella and he can't get very far. But I ended up losing him for like 2.5 hours, something like that. But everybody left about an hour and a half, and everybody's like, "Oh, let me know, blah blah blah, if if he comes back." So I just sat there on the front porch, and I was like, "I'm just gonna wait it out." So I went inside and started watching TV, and then I live beside my dad, and he was still looking for him, and he was just driving on his little Kubota,
his hog,
RTV.
He calls it his hog.
His little RTV or whatever, and he was just
UTV.
He was just driving up and down the driveway and stuff looking for him, and they ended up they stopped and ended up hollering for him. He ended up running up to him. I guess he was like a couple 100 yards away over by a pond.
How long did you look for him?
What do you mean?
How long were people looking for him?
An hour and a half, and then we left. And Dad, he was still driving up and down the driveway. I don't know if he hollered for him. He was just driving up and down the driveway, shining his lights and stuff. And then finally my stepmom, she got out and started hollering for him. And then here he come running. And he was just hiding out somewhere a couple 100 yards away from the house. So, and then I went and drove down the driveway, picked him up, and threw him in the truck and came home. And I put him in the front seat, and then I opened the door and tried to grab him and pull him out, and he jumped over the console and went to the driver's seat. So I was like, what the fuck? So
he didn't want to get out?
I don't know. He's probably still scared. So I climbed in and grabbed him and carried him in the house like a big baby and sat him down, and he was glad to be home. And he got a little cut on his nose, and he's had like a little limp. He has like a bum leg, and one of his legs always shakes because he's deformed. He's a mutt. He's part pit bull and basset.
Well, it's because bassets are so top heavy. They have thick, short legs, but all of their weight is put on their front legs.
Well, and that front one's always been bad ever since we had him.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
And he like limped for a couple of days, and now he's all right. But yep, he'll say he's glad to be home, and I'm glad to have him back. But I was worried about him because he's never done that before. But I don't think I'll ever have any more fireworks out here like that again. But
why not?
I don't know. It's just, for one, it's money, and for two, I don't want that to happen again. He could have ran into the road, which is weird because I was shooting him off in the front yard. He would have never run towards it. He probably ran out the back door and straight along that way, and But if you think about it, out where you live in the country, so who knows how far he could have actually gone. I don't think he would have went that far, but
he probably wouldn't have went that far, to be honest. I mean, he was only about 100 yards away from the house to begin with anyway.
Yeah.
But that's only because he's so little. Now, if he was a bigger dog, he probably would have ran a mile.
He'd be gone.
Yeah, so, but I wouldn't completely do away with your fireworks if you guys like doing fireworks out here or not. Me and Tracy actually missed the fireworks this year. We were actually in Indianapolis at the Ruoff Home Mortgage Center watching a concert. We were up there for Chris Young, her husband. I talked about that last weekend. So we were up there to watch her husband.
I thought you said Chris Young and her husband.
No.
I know. No. I get what you're saying now.
Chris Young, her husband. She thinks Chris Young is her husband. So we were up there watching him, and you go to a stadium or a show and everything's fucking ridiculously expensive, right?
I've never been to one like that.
Okay, well, I wanted a beer, and it's like the plus size 32-ounce beers, or I can't remember.
I don't think it's that.
Or 24 maybe. 24 ounces.
I don't know.
They're cans this big. Anyway, it's like $13 for one.
So it's a tall boy.
No, it's like the big stadium cans. They're like this big.
Like the Arizona tea stuff?
Yeah, they're that size.
I think those are 24.
24 ounces? Yeah, so that's $13.
That's not that bad.
$13 for one?
But for a 24-ounce can? I mean, it's like $4 for a 40.
That's like $7.50 a beer, or $6.50 a beer.
So?
That's ridiculous. Either way.
That's what you pay at a bar.
Yeah. But so she wanted one, so I got her one, and I got her this koozie, and it's like fucking boot, and she thinks she's not a hick, but we went to a country concert, so she's a hick. And her koozie's a boot. So, honestly, and it says, gonna party till the cows come home, and she thinks she's not a hick.
Do they even have a song that says that?
No, it's the Live Nation. It's sponsored by Live Nation. Rudolph Home Mortgage Center is sponsored by Live Nation. So it's like
Live Nation is Ticketmaster. Yeah. Yeah, it is. I think so.
No, Ticketmaster is Ticketmaster, and then Live Nation, and then they have StubHub and all that other shit.
Well, I'm pretty sure Live Nation is the one that was like scamming people out of that money.
No, that was Ticketmaster.
I thought they were the same. I thought Live Nation bought Ticketmaster.
No, that was Ticketmaster because Live Nation is only sponsored by certain stadiums, which Ruoff is one of those, because the tickets were only $25 for the general admissions. Now, Ticketmaster,
fuck people. They charge them like $13.
When we went to see Somo, which some people...
I don't know what that is.
Somo, he's an R&B singer. Really good, actually.
When did you see him?
We went and seen him a couple months ago. We went and seen him in Indy again at the old National Center. And I bought those through StubHub because that was who it was through.
Yeah.
And the tickets had like a $20 charge on each ticket.
It's ridiculous.
Through StubHub, which the tickets honestly would have been, I think, about $45, which is fucking great. But it was a $20 charge on each ticket, so it was $95.
Yeah.
For that for two fucking tickets to see Somo, and the room was like up close, the old National Center. If you've ever been to the what fucking room is that? It's not the Egyptian room. It's the one in the basement. There's a basement room in there, and it's set up, and they got a stage, and it's really up close and personal. Like, you get right up on the stage. You don't have to pay any extra. Actually, the expensive tickets are off to the side out of the crowd, which I would not buy those fucking things. So it was actually up close and personal, real intimate. You know, we're in there with the show. It's not a big crowd, but still $95 for two tickets. And it literally said StubHub's charge is like $20 a ticket.
Yeah, I forget why they were charging people. It's like
it's like their middleman finder's fee.
Like a handling fee type
That's
thing.
That's why a lot of comedians, when they say to book tickets, you don't book them through the club. You book them through their website. Yeah, you book them through the website because they don't charge excess charges. That's why, like, I know Joey Diaz, he only charges $15 to $20 a ticket. Well, if you book it through the website, it's like $35-$40, and he said, no, fuck that. You book it through my website because that's the actual price I want you to pay.
Yeah.
Because he wants average fucking people to go to his shows.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever paid that. I think I have one time, and it was like $13. Excuse me. And it said like a shipping, or not like a shipping, but it said I've had it where you can print it off for free, or they can send it to you for like $8 extra.
No, fuck that. No, it's not even that though. It's not that. It's
you want your
give me the fucking Java the Red.
Okay.
That Java the Red is fucking sweet. Qualifying, you did a good job with that shit. I don't care if it's the middle of summer because it's halfway through July, almost August, which is the hottest month in fucking Indiana. But Java the Red, fucking great. If you like coffee ales. No, I don't want a fucking Jello shot.
I'm gonna do Jello shot.
So, if you like coffee ales, and it doesn't even if you've ever had a red ale, it doesn't even really taste like a red ale. It just tastes like a light coffee ale, honestly. But if you like coffee and chocolate, that German chocolate in this Java the Red tastes fucking amazing. Like, smack your mother in the face amazing. Like, Starbucks can, like, sit on my dick amazing. So, Java the Red, Puff on, great fucking beer. I love this shit. This is just delicious.
Them Jello shots are good. I think the orange is my favorite. I made cherry, orange, and strawberry, and I looked up online how to do it, and I just bought regular Jello. I was trying to find the Jolly Rancher Jello, But I couldn't find any at the grocery store, so I just got regular. I got orange chili and strawberry. And they say to mix... They used to... Like, online, a couple years ago, like, the videos, they say it's 1 cup boiling water to make the Jell-O, and then 1 cup cold water, but you replace the cold water with alcohol. Well, now it's 2 cups. It's 2 cups and 2 cups. So it was 2 cups to boil the water, and then I had to add 2 cups of alcohol. So I did 1 cup vodka and then 1 cup peach schnapps. And they say the peach schnapps makes it taste like candy. So, and with that orange, it tastes like fucking candy. They're pretty good. But I remember whenever I made them last Saturday, I had 3 of them just to try them. And they were good. And then I got 3 more, and I hadn't eaten anything all day. And I sat there, and I just started getting the biggest buzz ever.
Were you just by yourself on a Saturday?
I was sitting here. It was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Was it before everybody showed up or something? Yeah.
It was 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I was just sitting here.
So you were just trying them ahead of time to see if they were good.
Yeah, and I had like a good, solid, hard buzz, and I had like 2 beers.
That's funny.
And I had a good, solid, hard buzz for like an hour and a half.
That's funny. Before everybody showed up.
Yeah. And
did anybody eat any of them?
Yeah, a couple people tried some. I tried getting... One person had like 6 or 8 of them or something like that, but they also ate like 3 times.
Oh.
And then a couple people just tried them, but I made 70 of them.
Do you have any leftover food or anything?
Not really, no.
Oh.
But I made 70 of them, and in those 70, I used 3 packs of Jell-O and a half gallon of booze.
Damn.
So I had
a half gallon of fucking alcohol in that?
70 of them. Yeah, I used a half gallon, or a fifth of vodka, and then a fifth of peach schnapps.
What kind of vodka you use?
Svedka.
Svedka.
Just regular Svedka.
That's not bad, man. That sweetened shit's pretty good. It's distilled. How many times is it distilled? Or filtered?
I don't know, 5 maybe.
5, yeah. They say the more times you... What is it? The more times you
distill... The more times it's distilled and filtered, it's easier on your kidneys.
Yeah, like you don't... It's that shit that doesn't give you a hangover, like Dark Eyes or... Kamchatka or Kharkov and all that $10 fucking handle shit. It's been like distilled 1 time, you know.
I was talking to Mom and she's like, "Yeah, we made Jello shots one time and we bought that $9.99 Skull vodka," and I was like, "Ew." I said, "That's fucking gross. It's $10 for a half gallon." She's like, "We made all kinds of Jello shots with that." I was like, "You're gross."
I seen a middle-aged man mixing Dark Eyes with cranberry in his fucking drink the other day.
I remember
middle-aged man still drinking Dark Eyes.
I remember when we were still underage and somebody bought me the 100 proof Dark Eyes because you got the red, which is the regular.
I think it's 90 proof, not 100.
It's 100 proof.
Is it 100?
Yeah, and then the blue is 100 proof, and they bought me a fifth of the 100 proof. And I drank like 3/4 of it, and I was fucking gone. Like, to the moon gone.
It's just, you know that somebody might have a drinking problem if they buy that fucking $10 for a handle shit when they're middle-aged.
Yeah.
You know they might have a drinking problem. And
that stuff is gross.
We remember that one time in college that I bought
That's cool if you're making, like, jungle juice.
Yeah, yeah.
It's cheap.
If you're fucking 22.
Yeah.
If you're 22 in college, you're making jungle juice and shit for a house party. But
I thought about doing that.
Do you remember? Fuck that. No. These fucking people, all of our friends are getting married or having kids, and you had a hard time feeding them Jello shots. You really gonna think they're gonna drink jungle juice? They gotta get home and feed their kids from their tit.
Their tids?
Their tids from their kid. Their tids from their kid. Their kids from their tit. They gotta... Yeah, milk that pig. So, no, but what the fuck were we talking about?
Shitty vodka.
Oh yeah, shit. Remember that one time in college when I bought that pint of Bacardi 151?
That's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
A friend that lived with us at college, that's what we were talking about.
No, that was Bacardi 151.
Yeah, I know, but like you had the 151 and you gave each of us a shot of it.
Yeah, I bought a pint of it and I gave each of you a shot. There was 4 of us. And I gave each of us a shot of it.
I thought it was just 3.
No, it's 4. It was me, you, Billy Bob, and Squirt.
Mm-hmm.
And I gave each of us a shot of it. And then I had a half a shot left out of that pint. So I just put that half a shot. So we both took a shot. We all 4 took a shot. And then I took that half a shot, put it in a 32-ounce cup of Coca-Cola, and I could smell it. And it smelled like fucking kerosene.
Yeah.
It was terrible. Our buddy in college, Squirt, we used to call him Squirt, his nickname, or Little Root for his little hog. But
Little Root.
Yeah, Little Root.
Forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Anyway, we were talking about
hold on, let me finish this. God. But he took that one shot and he was halfway fucked up.
We both were.
Yeah. And I had that shot and a half. All four of us were fucked.
We were feeling really warm.
Yeah.
And I remember because we weren't 21 then, and we were in college, and we had somebody buy us alcohol, and I was like, I don't know if I had money or not, but I don't remember. And we just we said, we split a half gallon of vodka that night. A half gallon of the shitty grape vodka.
Oh, fuck.
Do you remember
It tastes
that?
like Tums.
Do you remember that?
Yes, it tastes like fucking Tums.
Yeah, because you had stuff to keep drinking that night. And,
oh, Jesus.
And we didn't. So we were like, oh, we're just going to buy a half gallon of vodka. So we had somebody buy us a half gallon of the grape vodka, and we just did shots all night long. And I was chasing it with Crystal Light and water, Crystal Light packs and water bottles, and drinking that and chasing grape vodka with that. And we had 22 and a half shots apiece, which is a half gallon.
Jesus.
And that was the night he was on the shitter.
Yeah.
He was confessing all of his shit.
Oh, God. With the girl that he was talking to that was at the house.
And everybody's like, hey, come here. And you're like, he wants you. And I don't even think he wanted me. So I went in there and I was sitting on the tub, and he's pants down to his ankles, sitting on the toilet, taking a shit. Just.
Did he even shit?
Yeah, like a micro-sized turd. like this lighter of a turd.
Like a cigarette lighter of a turd.
And then we pulled his pants up and he went to bed. Yeah, it was. I remember that night.
It looked like
crazy.
some old trapper beef jerky.
It was ridiculous. Yeah, but I remember that.
Oh shit! No, I remember my last year of college when you weren't there, and I discovered Mad Dog 2020. Oh sweet lord! I thought
it was before then.
No. I would go to the liquor store and buy 6 of them fucking things for one night on a party, because Thursdays were the party days there. And I would buy 6, 7 of them, depending on how drunk I wanted to get. And the girls loved them. That's why I kept buying them, because the ladies loved them. It's these are so...
so you can have them drink after you?
Yeah. So, no. But...
Them things are fucking gross.
They are extremely... If I drink them right now, I go into a sugar coma. But...
Pause for effect.
So I would buy 6 or 7 of them, and they were $2.98 a bottle. And I would wake up with the worst hangover imaginable, because it's
that one.
It's like alcoholic wine.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's terrible. That's that cheap.
Well, I just remember you come back and you're just like, dude, you gotta try Mad Dog 2020. And I was like, what the fuck is it? He's just like, it's like wine and something else. I don't remember what
it's like wine and bomb-ass Kool-Aid.
Yeah, but
you got it.
It's like an alcoholic wine Kool-Aid. He's like, now, don't get the cherry, get the electric watermelon and the razzle blazzle blueberry.
You know the fucking flavors.
Yeah.
Dude, electric watermelon's my favorite. And you can only find it at one liquor store.
Yeah, don't get the orange or the red, or that's bullshit. He's like, get the razzle blueberry or the electric watermelon or something like that.
You tried it though, didn't you get some though?
Yeah, it was fucking gross. It was disgusting.
It tastes like sugar water, like you could feed a fucking hummingbird off of it.
They still sell the shit out of it. I mean, it's right in the wine section.
Well, yeah, man. If you're in fucking college, you drink the shit out of it because it's $3 a bottle.
Yeah, it's in the wine section.
And it's a big bottle.
That's like McGillicuddy's. It's I don't know, 20% alcohol, but it's the mintiest stuff you've ever had.
If anybody knows what Dr. McGillicuddy's is, I drank so much of the menthol mint one time. It's
crazy.
That I drank a whole bottle of menthol mint one time.
And then your shit come out minty or something?
No. The next morning, my piss was cold.
Yeah.
The next morning, I pissed cold. I was pissing in the toilet, and my dick was cold. It started to burn because it was so cold. Like my urine had frostbite. that menthol mint, I swear they just like take cigarettes and just like soak them in it for a minute and then take them out.
That just reminds me of
terrible, dude.
I saw a thing where everybody was doing like the best what was it? The best protein shake or recovery shake or something like that. And Arnold Schwarzenegger made a video, and he's like, "Let me tell you how to make my super secret recovery protein shake." He's like, you get some whey protein powder. It's good stuff. You always gotta have whey protein powder. And he threw like some creatine and some amino acids and stuff in there. And then he's like, you know what makes it a secret? Schnapps. And
hold on, schnapps.
You know how he talks. He's like
schnapps.
I wish I could do his accent. He's like schnapps, and he just like cracks it, and he's just like 1, 2. He's like, and sneaks another one in there, and then he shakes it up, or he puts it in the NutriBullet.
You know what you do? You get some whey protein. That's some good shit, man. And then you get some creatine, and you put that shit in there, man. And
I'm Jamaican.
I sound like Jamaican. Hey, Jamaican. We be jamming, man.
Anyway, yeah, he's like, schnapps. And puts that in there and puts it in a NutriBullet and hits it a couple times. And he walks away and starts drinking it. Yeah, but I thought that was pretty crazy. He said that was a secret. Oh, Jesus. And then that guy, you saw that video where that guy tried to drop kick him at the Arnold Classic, didn't you? Wasn't it at the Arnold Classic or something else?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
What? Arnold Schwarzenegger was at something. I don't know if it was Arnold Classic or doing an interview for something. He was just standing there. Like, he was standing there talking to people, all these people in a row, and there was a big gap behind him, and then more people back there. And he had his bodyguards, and his bodyguards are bigger than him.
Right.
And
this is like a couple years ago.
Yeah, he was in like South Africa or something like that.
Oh, figures.
And you just see this like little skinny black guy just come out of the corner and like jump up and drop kick him. And like Arnold just like goes like, ah, like that. He doesn't move. His feet don't move. He just like bends his back.
Right.
And he's like, ah. And then you see this Hulk of a guy come and just pick this guy out by the neck and take him and drag him away. And Arnold's like, oh, I'm okay. But he didn't move. Like, this guy
It's fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I know, he's like...
They have exercise. They have exercises named after him. It's called the Arnold Press.
But it's like, he weighs like 300 pounds probably, and this guy was like 120 maybe.
Right.
And he just like drop kicks, and Arnold's like, it looked like he was hurt. He was just like, ah. But if somebody just like kicked you,
if somebody
like,
drop kicked me, it doesn't matter how big I was. If somebody drop kicked me, it probably hurt. But that don't mean you're not gonna fall down.
His feet didn't move is the thing, and you just see this huge like Brock Lesnar looking guy come and just grab him and like pull him and drag him away.
That's fucking hilarious. Speaking of South Africa, and we were talking about beer and alcohol, you know what the #1 beer in South Africa is?
Mad Dog 2020.
No, Guinness.
Probably.
Have you ever had an actual Guinness? Like here in America?
Well, they say if you have a Guinness here and then you get a Guinness in like Ireland or something.
Ireland where it's made.
If you get a Guinness in Ireland and you're just like, let's just take like a regular Guinness back home. And then you come home and have a Guinness, you're just like, whoa, this is dog shit compared to that.
A Guinness in Ireland is no comparison to the Guinness in the United States. And I would love to go to Ireland and Scotland and all that other shit to visit sometime.
Well, I saw they had like stuff on Groupon, but it's like possibly it's like maybe $1,000 a person, and it's like a 4-day trip. But the thing is, you fly out to Scotland, and then you stay there you go on all these trips, and you stay there for one night. Then you fly to another place in Scotland, stay there for one night. Then you fly to Ireland, stay there for one night. Then you fly to another place in Ireland, stay there for one night.
Country vacation.
But the only thing is,
I would really like to take a European vacation.
It would be like 1 day. So if you could go there for like Scotland for 3 days, and then Ireland for 3 days, and then go back, that'd be something.
I told Tracy here in the next few years I really want to go to Ibiza, Spain. I've always wanted to see Spain, and Ibiza is like the nightlife party capital of Spain.
I never even thought about Spain.
Yeah, I really want to see Spain, Greece. I really want to see the Mediterranean.
Greece would be nice. Yeah, I heard Greece is awesome.
And I told Tracy, well, Spain is in the Mediterranean. And I told Tracy here in the next couple of years, we save up our money. I want to go to Ibiza, which is like the nightlife scene. of Spain, and we get also get to see Spain. So here in the next few years, I think we're going to go to Ibiza, and I really want to fucking go.
Whoa,
I really like traveling, so I have plans to go to Ibiza.
You've never really been traveling.
I see. That's the thing, though.
I want to go to places in the U.S. before I go outside the country.
Well, see, that's the thing, though. I want to travel. It doesn't matter whether it's in the U.S. or not. I know I haven't been traveling for that many years. It's only been like 3. But either way, I still want to... Now I'm hooked on it. I want to fucking go somewhere new every single year.
Well, I'm going to go from, like, Indiana over to California and back. And just, like, drive and stop on the way. But that would take, like... I don't even know.
Well, Tracy's never been to Florida. She's never been south of Tennessee.
Has she ever been anywhere? Well, just
She's
Tennessee?
never been south of Tennessee.
She been north?
No. I really want to go to Canada, too. I just want to fucking travel, dude. It don't matter where the fuck it is. It don't matter whether it's in the state or out of the state. I want to go to Ibiza while I'm still young. And before I'm 30.
Yeah.
So that's what I want. Because it's a certain reason why we're going is to have fun with the nightlife scene there. Because that is exactly what it is. So that's pretty much why I want to go.
All right. So, well, it's about that time. Let's get into some news topics. I'll start with one. I
actually got this current. It's not really a news topic, but here's this like current thing.
Okay.
So this you'll fucking love this. I love this shit. So this
I better somebody's getting their fucking kneecaps broke.
So this shop. Serves ice cream with fried chicken chips and hot sauce.
Ice cream with fried chicken chips and hot sauce.
Yeah.
I don't see anything. Your phone's dead. Okay.
So it's like a cup full with fried chicken chips on it, and then ice cream on top, and then drizzled in like a sweet, spicy hot sauce.
Now, what's fried chicken chips?
Like they take
just chips fried like chicken?
No, fried chicken chips as in like chicken shaved in slivers and then deep fried chips. Okay. Yeah. So
well, I know those are big in Canada.
So this is a new pop-up parlor called the House of Ice Cream in London that sells
Wait, say it again.
London. We'll get the buttons. So in London, it sells a range of unconventional treats from buffalo milk ice cream to beer floats.
Ew.
Buffalo milk ice cream. I would drink buffalo milk.
Sounds fucking gross.
I would drink pig milk. If you literally pay me enough, I would do anything. Name something, and I'll tell you my price.
Suck a dick. Can't be more than $1 million.
$250,000.
All right.
Wait, till they come?
Well, yeah.
Whose dick is it?
Tracy's. I mean, somebody else.
Whose dick is it? Tell me whose dick is it?
A homeless man. And he hasn't had a shower for like, this should be like a would you rather, but he hasn't had a shower for 1 week.
500,000. Wait, 1 week? 300,000.
Whatever. Okay.
See, that's the thing though. I'll have $300,000.
Yeah, but that homeless guy would be like, hey, Cody, I got 301,000. You can suck my dick. I'm going on 2 weeks this time.
For $300,000, I'd never see him again.
I guess.
That's the thing though. So it also has.
But the thing is, if he had $300,000, he wouldn't be homeless. So.
But it's my $300,000. I'm the one sucking dick.
I guess.
Okay. So it also has a build-your-own ice cream station full of toppings and a drinks menu full of boozy ice cream cocktails.
Well, if it's like...
That's a good-looking cocktail, too.
If it's like... Their bar is like chicken chips with like... I don't know. Fried Twinkies and like all that shit. Like chopped up and frozen.
Right.
That'd be impressive.
Now, like, have you ever seen spicy ice cream?
No.
They had it at a store. They had it at the store a while back that I was in, and it was strawberry and chocolates. It was spicy ice cream, and I almost bought some. I don't know why I didn't. I just really wanted to try it. I bet it would be fucking awesome. Honestly,
is it like sriracha spicy or something?
I'm not sure. I never really looked at it, but it was just spicy strawberry and spicy chocolate ice cream.
I don't know if that'd be good.
I think it probably would be.
I know they have.
I think it'd probably be hit and miss.
They have like the chocolate covered. It's hot. It's like not chocolate covered jalapenos, but like chocolate covered spicy stuff, and that's usually good.
Yeah.
I know they have like candied jalapenos and stuff like that, but that's just like sugar. But I know they have chocolate covered hot stuff. I just can't think of it right now.
Right.
But is that it for your little...
Yeah, that's it for that one. And do you mind if we take a pee break real quick?
Yeah, might as well. Pee break, everybody. We'll be back.
Yeah, and I also forgot something this week. Me and Sam Bob Patrick have been working on the album, and we have started getting them printed in CD form.
I've seen them. They look fucking awesome.
They are fucking dope as shit. His sister, you can follow her on Twitter at Trippin' Bunnies.
Yeah.
Great artwork. She did this in like an anime form, and they are fucking dope as shit. Like the cover, it's awesome. It's like a wanted poster. I know we've talked about it in an earlier episode.
Yeah, well, Cody's going to post pictures on the Facebook page and maybe the Instagram. I don't know.
Yeah, both of them. I'll do both of them. I'll post pictures of the album cover on Instagram and Facebook.
You can send me the one. I'll post it on Instagram.
Yeah, okay. I'll make sure that those get posted to the Instagram and the Facebook, the Cummcast, on both platforms.
When are you going to start selling them?
We're selling them right now, actually. Sam Bob sold 9 of them last Monday at an open mic here in town. Yeah. Yeah, he sold 9 of them at an open mic here in town of just our friends and stuff buying them.
Maybe if I can get a hold of it, we can upload it and I can use it for
I ran it by him, and we're actually thinking, about getting the audio file from that and uploading it and making that an episode. We'll just do a quick intro, explaining it, telling us what's going on with our week, and I hope everybody's having a good week, that old spiel. And then we'll just make the album the whole episode, the whole hour, because it's a whole hour.
It shouldn't be that hard to do.
No, it's a whole hour episode, and so we've been printing CDs with the album logo, and they're selling, which is awesome. Me and Sam are really proud of it. We're gonna have him on here in the next couple episodes when we get everything situated. We start marketing it a little bit more. But they are getting finished. They have started printing, and we've been selling them to some of our close friends and relatives. So
what are they, like $10 a CD or something?
$5. We're selling.
Oh, okay.
It's an hour for $5, everybody.
That's $5. You pay $5 for a fucking Coke and a fucking candy bar.
You spend more for Starbucks.
No shit.
You spend more for a venti Starbucks. So
I got a fucking cheese Danish and a large iced coffee for $6.40 something.
It's 5 years of comedy put together between both of us in an hour. So 5 years of comedy, an hour worth of funny for $5.
And if you don't like it, you can throw it out the fucking window.
And here soon, we're gonna have it available for digital download, and I'll keep everybody postponed.
You mean posted?
Yeah, posted. Sorry, not
postponed.
I'll keep everybody. I've had a few. So that Java the Red beer is fucking great, Quaffon. So anybody, if you're from Indiana, you can get Quaffon beer or around Indiana, get Java the Red.
You should be able to. They're usually like if you have a big red in your area or something like that.
I think it's a tri-state area. So Ohio, Illinois, Michigan, Indiana. Somewhere in there.
That's 4.
I know, but it's somewhere in there. It just it differentiates. Michigan can sometimes not get a lot of stuff,
which is weird because a lot of their stuff is down here.
A lot of breweries are in Michigan too, though.
Yeah,
but so it's that Java the Red hit me. But yeah, so we're working on the digital download for that. But the albums are being printed. They're selling. We're actually selling them, which is surprising, and it's great. So I'll keep everybody posted on that. We'll have Sam on here in the next couple weeks, and we'll see about releasing the whole album as a whole episode. So really fucking excited about it. Really happy about it. It's turning out great so far. So
I'm glad to have Sam back on because his episode still has the highest amount of downloads.
Oh, Sam is a fucking riot, and we wouldn't have him on here if he wasn't.
Yeah, because me and Cody can't talk about getting shit stuffed in our ass. Or like crazy stuff like that, but he can because he's experienced that.
And we're looking at more future guests on the episodes.
Yeah,
we're looking at that. I have a bunch more friends that do comedy with me. We have other interesting friends that we've known for our entire lives.
I have no friends.
So look forward to more future guests on the episode. We're just still getting used to the hang of things with these episodes. And getting familiar with just me and him. I know it's just talking back and forth, but it's a little bit more than that, honestly. But we're gonna get more guests. So expect more guests, expect more fun times, more laughter. So just working on the album, and we'll keep everybody posted. Expect Sandbob on very soon.
Anyway, so let's get into some more news topics. I got one right here.
News topics.
I'm not putting an echo
Milk
on
that
that.
pig. Milk that pig. Milk that pig.
Anyway,
Oh, I'm coming. I'm gonna come.
shut
I'm
up.
gonna come.
God, people's kids are listening to this. Anyway,
Nobody's fucking. If anybody's kids listen to this, spot on, Granny.
Anyway, so some new stuff that's happening. It seems like the FDA.
I'm coming on the Cummcast.
Shut up.
Okay.
Anyway, it seems like the FDA is behind penis pills this week. It says the FDA warns that Sorry, it says the FDA warns that the quote big penis supplement works a little too well.
They know me very well.
Says the FDA.
That was my nickname in college, Big Penis.
Says the FDA agency has been, talking to consumers, and they're always worried about keeping people safe because when you take drugs that affect your body, like, Viagra or dick pills or like stuff like that, they always want to make sure that, because that stuff affects your heart rate.
Yeah.
And it can make you have strokes and heart attacks.
If you have a heart condition, it can give you a heart attack.
Because it increases blood flow. So they want to make sure that, you're safe and all that stuff.
And honestly, if you think about it, pre-workouts and stuff like that, some pre-workouts have 300 or 400 milligrams of caffeine. All it does, when it says it increases blood flow, all that means is it's making your heart rate speed up. That's all that means. And that's all Viagra does. So honestly, that's a big concern with older people that take Viagra. If they have weak hearts, people have been known to die from Viagra.
Yeah. But the FDA, I guess they've been doing running tests and stuff like that. And they're saying that these penis pills can actually be harmful. Because Viagra, I don't think is even tested by the FDA. They just sell it. Because it says they're warning that it can do harm, the brand name Viagra. It says that it's doing harm because it's technically not a prescription.
Right.
You can just fucking buy it.
You can't be subscribed Viagra.
Which means it's technically not, determined by the FDA. Well, Viagra's been out for what? 10 fucking years?
Well, the reason why is because it can't be medically subscribed because it's not a medical problem. Like,
yeah.
Fucking is not a medical issue.
Which it should be because everybody needs to do it. But I guess they're now just jumping on the ball for this and they're saying that I can,
Literally, they're jumping on the balls for this.
They're saying to avoid it when people have been taking it for years. And, they got that new stuff now that, if you listen to podcasts and stuff like that, they have new, like, subscription type stuff now.
Blue Chew.
Where you can get it. And it's like Viagra, but it's not. It's technically a little bit safer. But none of this stuff is FDA approved, but now the FDA is jumping on, all these dick medications and stuff like that, saying that, oh, you shouldn't take it because blah, 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 blah. But I mean, if you're, 60 years old and your dick hasn't worked for 5 years and you just want to fuck your saggy tittied wife, you'll do anything, I guess. So.
But the reason why they're actually selling all these other products that mimic Viagra is because Viagra lost their patent this year. They had a patent until 2019. They lost their patent, so everything's gonna be copied.
That's why all these like understudy stuff. They found like
these other companies.
Yeah, the key component.
Yeah, they found they make a drink, they make a gum, they make all kinds of stuff to make your dick hard. Everybody's coming on the Cummcast, okay? So
anyway, that's it. I'm just letting people know. If you do take these pills, they're saying to stay away from them, but I mean, if you're going to take them, just be safe about it. I mean, if something happens and it does stay hard for 4 hours, call the poison control or whatever it says. But it's just a warning, people. I mean, it's like anything else. A lot of stuff isn't, proved by the FDA or what have you. So it all depends. And you're your own person. You can snort cocaine if you want to. It's just, you're your own person. Do what you want. If you get addicted, that's your own fucking fault. You know, but just stay safe out there. And if you're coming around me with a rock hard dick, I'll flick it or something to get it down. I don't know what I'll do.
He just wants to touch it.
Yeah, I'll just touch it, but don't worry about it. Anyway, that's my news topic that I have for this week. What do you got?
Everybody coming hard on that Viagra.
Whatever.
Hard. All right. So, this news topic I got for this week. So, a U.S. state official resign from office because of his obsession with Tupac Shakur.
I heard about that.
Yeah. So, a man was forced to resign just days after sending out an office-wide email, which included references to Tupac Shakur. The 66-year-old Jerry Foxhoven is big into the late rapper, and when I say big into, I mean sending 350 Tupac-related emails to the office's 3,400 employees in 2 years. He sent 350 pages of Tupac-related shit to 4,300 people in 2 years.
He's a fan.
Bigfoot, look at this fucking dude. He's the most white, square dude. His head is square.
He looks like the dude who's running for mayor.
He's the definition of square. He rode the trash truck for 25 years.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, shit. So, Foxhoven was head of Iowa's department. Oh, Iowa. That boy's raised on corn. Iowa's Department of Human Service until the June 17th, when he suddenly resigned following a request by Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds. So the resignation came just days after he sent out an email to all staff urging them to listen to Tupac over the weekend to mark the rapper's birthday, the Associated Press reports. Holy shit. Mark Tupac's birthday by listening to fucking Californication.
I guess. I mean, should have gotten fired? Probably, because you can't just. I mean,
you can't hassle people with Tupac.
But he's like the supervisor, isn't he? He's like the boss.
He's a state representative.
Well, I mean, you can't save that for like your friends or something. You can't just be like, yo, he's like, yo, send me them TPS reports. Thug life, dog.
California knows how to party. He follows up every email with California knows how to party.
Californication.
California knows how to party. California knows how to party. California.
It's in the city.
In the city.
All right.
City of
Compton.
Iowa.
Anyway.
Oh, shit. So, yeah. Oh, Jesus. This fucking... So, Foxhoven told NPR, I'm a 66-year-old white guy from the Midwest who likes rap music, who likes Tupac. You sure are, Jerry.
You sure are, Jerry.
You sure are.
Oh, my God.
Holy shit.
So he was forced to resign? Is that what you're saying?
He resigned. He wasn't forced to resign.
Okay. That's stupid because the dude's cultured. Big whoop.
So Foxhaven didn't just send emails about Tupac. He also implemented Tupac Fridays. Tupac Fridays. You got casual Fridays where you wear jeans. What's Tupac Fridays? You pierce your fucking nose and shave your head?
Do-rags.
Tupac Fridays. What the fuck?
And he resigned.
Where the rapper's music was played during the shift, all shift. They played it over the intercom for 8 fucking hours.
I don't think it was over the intercom.
And that's what it said. When you play it all shift, you have to hear Californication 4 fucking times.
I don't know about that. He has a lot of songs.
Oh, shit. He made sure to mark important dates such as Tupac's birthday and the anniversary of his death. And the most abnormally of all, He even brought in Tupac-themed cookies on his own birthday. What the fuck?
It's not that funny.
This is
Cody.
like necrophilia.
Yeah, but it's not that funny.
This is hilarious.
He's not fucking anybody. It's not that
If
funny.
Tupac was alive, he'd try to suck his cock after a concert in Iowa. Tupac would never go to Iowa.
I guess, but it's not.
Tupac probably hated corn.
It is not that funny.
It's pretty fucking funny.
Oh, man. Move on to something else.
Hold on. Speaking to NPR, Foxhoven said he was told to resign without warning and didn't even have a face-to-face meeting with
he was told to resign.
Okay, so he didn't have a face-to-face meeting with his boss. He said the chief of staff took his work phone and ID and told him he couldn't return to the office, but failed to give him a reason why. So Foxhoven says that he knew at least one member of the staff didn't appreciate his quotations after one employee mentioned a disgruntled employee who then reported his Tupac references to state legislators, prompting speculation that this may be why he was asked to resign.
So he's just not acting professional. I mean, if he's fucking around with his friends and he's, just keeps saying Tupac bullshit, there's a little bit, just like, oh, dude, he's a fan of Tupac, and he says Tupac references every now and again. But there's all the fucking time where it's creepy and weird.
If you have Tupac-themed cupcakes on your birthday, there's a problem.
Well, that should be with your friends, not with your fucking work people or whatever.
There's some people that work with us, man, all their friends are at work. They retire, and they come back and work 3 days a week. How the fuck do you retire from a job, and then you come back and work 3 days?
Well, that's different. They're not talking about it all the time like this guy. It's just not professional. He works in the government, and he shouldn't just be talking about fucking Tupac all the time. He should be worried about his position. But
Foxhoven hopes that him getting fired because of his Tupac references.
That's what it fucking is.
Tupac got this man fired.
No,
from the grave.
Him got this man fired.
Yeah.
It's his fault.
He says, I always try to assume the best in everybody, and I can't imagine that this would be the base for...
He's trying to say that people are racist, but that's not what it is. He wants to be like, oh, these people are just racist, and they, don't like me because I like Tupac, but that's not true. It's because that's all he fucking talks about, when it's just like, oh, hey, Stephanie, you get the reports and, about, the spending bill this week or whatever, and they're this year. And instead of that, he's just like, yo, Steph, you hear about the new Tupac album that just dropped, even though he's dead? And it's just shit like that.
Yo, Californication Tuesdays.
Californication hit #1. Anyway, but
so the actual governor said that
I think if he wasn't, was he warned to stop? Probably not. But do I think he should have lost his job? I don't know.
Let's just say if he made 24 Tupac cupcakes and only 6 of them were gone, it's not because they're diabetic.
I wish we could get off this topic because I've heard it before.
We should make Tupac cupcakes and bring them into work and see how many people eat them.
No. I'm not doing that.
So the governor actually stated that the reason why she made him resign was because she was wanting to move in a different direction, which basically means no Tupac.
No, it's not true. It's because he kept fucking talking about Tupac.
Basically means no Tupac.
Yeah.
But by all means, Tupac is awesome. He's one of the best rappers alive.
Yeah, just quit talking about him.
Yay, Tupac. Just keep him out of the fucking workplace.
All right, let's move on. Next one. Move on.
All right. This is fucking dope as shit.
It's okay. We've been talking about Tupac for 20 minutes, so... What the fuck are you playing?
That's an ad.
Turn your phone off, dickweed.
I'm sorry, the media's up. Sorry, guys. California knows how to party.
Oh, I'm about sick of Tupac.
I got a nose ring, and I was shot in Las Vegas.
Okay.
Tupac.
Yeah, I know. So was Big E. No.
He was shot in L.A.
Was he?
I'm just kidding. I don't really know that. So this jellyfish, a giant human-sized jellyfish, was discovered off the southwestern coast of England. And these divers were actually filming the creature, a barrel jellyfish, which is a type of jellyfish, I guess. It was spotted near Falmouth, England.
Pretty big.
And these divers were swimming next to it. And the diver and the biologist, Lizzie Daly, said that she had never seen anything like it before. This jellyfish is fucking huge. It's giant.
Oh, wow. You got it next to a person now.
Yeah, that's Lizzie Daly.
Well, that's like all the whales that are fucking coming ashore and grounding themselves ashore and dying and shit like that. For the past probably 5 or 6 years, it's just been stuff from the bottom of the ocean because it's getting warmer from fucking global warming. And
Right.
Anybody who says it's a myth is a fucking retard. Sorry, not supposed to say that. Is a fucking idiot. But stuff has been coming from that you've never seen in your life. Creatures have been coming from the bottom of the ocean where it's just something's fucking with them, and now people are seeing it.
Well, I'm not sure if that's really it. Lizzie Daly was actually doing her Explore Wildlife at Sea campaign.
Well, this is the first time anybody's ever seen one.
Well, not technically. They know exactly what species
That
it
big?
is. Well, the barrel. So she was doing her campaign and filming it. She's a wildlife biologist, undersea biologist. The barrel jellyfish are the largest species of jellyfish in the British seas.
Yeah, but I don't think they've ever seen anything that big.
Right. They typically grow up to 1 meter or 3.2 feet long and weigh up to 25 kilograms, which is 55 pounds.
Okay, this thing is a lot bigger than that.
That jellyfish weighs 55 fucking pounds.
No, they said that's what it usually weighs up to. That's not what that one does.
I'm pretty sure that this fucker at least weighs 60 fucking pounds. This one was close to... oh, shit. This one was close to... Okay, so it's about half the length. So it's about half the length. This one was close to 1.5 meters, which is almost 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
This fucker was almost 5 feet long and about the same size as a diver.
Yeah.
So about 100... but probably about 60 pounds. Something like that.
60?
The weight-wise. Weight-wise.
You said the same size as a diver. I was like, no, I would say $150.
No. The diver is small, but okay. So the 1 meter, which is 3.2 feet. So this is actually longer than 3.2 feet.
That's what I'm saying. It's huge.
So this fucker probably weighed 75 pounds or 80 pounds, something like that.
You don't even know.
So this is 4.9 feet, and it's the same size as the diver. So this fucking thing is 4.9 feet long, which is actually longer than the average. It's over a foot.
That's
longer.
what I'm saying. Where would it be? Nobody's seen it before, and it's lived for a long fucking time. So where would it be? In the bottom of the ocean where it's never been seen before. And all of a sudden, it's at the fucking surface.
And they said it's extremely rare to spot a barrel jellyfish this large, this close to the. And I'm not sure. I'm not really sure how far out they actually were from the sea, but it was right off the coast of England. Honestly,
nobody can explain all these sea creatures. Like sharks have never been. Great white sharks had never been spotted this close to Florida before. They're fucking everywhere.
Well, have you
now.
watched Blue Planet? You watch Blue Planet on Netflix?
I don't remember.
It's the ocean version. There is crazy fucking shit in the bottom. I'm scared. I'm scared of the fucking ocean.
Don't go in the ocean.
I'm legit scared of going that deep. That deep, dark in the fucking ocean. You know what is down there? I'm scared of the local lake that we have here because you don't know what the fuck is down in the bottom of the lake.
Well, I heard where they finally got to the bottom of the Mariana Trench. And
Mariana Trench? Yeah.
Yeah, because I've never been down to the deepest part. And they finally got down there, and I forget what they saw. They saw something.
Probably a bunch of fucking bones.
I don't remember what they saw. It was something weird that has to do with, it's plastic. They found plastic in the bottom of the Mariana Trench.
Well, that's not very fucking exciting.
It's I forget how far it is. It's 20 miles below the surface. But in the bottom of the Mariana Trench was plastic because of us.
Thanks a lot, Body Art.
Body art didn't have nothing to do with it. He has tattoos. And he's looking for a woman. He didn't do nothing with plastic.
No, but you were talking about the great white sharks. I seen a news article.
They never seen him in Florida before, that close.
Well, I seen a news article the other day. They were actually...
They're in warmer waters, like the Caribbean.
Yeah, they're in warmer waters and getting very dangerously close to shore. Within, like a half a mile or a quarter mile or so.
Huh?
But, no, I seen a news article. They actually had these two or three great white sharks fighting over this bait. They were just chumming, trying to catch sharks, and they were actually fighting over this bait and taking chunks out of each other. And before it was said and done, this 7-foot great white shark was almost cut completely through with bites.
Yeah.
And they actually researched it, and they had been the great white sharks and the species like them, the megalodon or whatever the hell it is, the big fucking fish-like platypus fucking thing with fins and...
What they say is the Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah. That thing, it's actually been... They actually found...
skeletal remains of it.
Skeletal remains of babies in its stomach. So they've been cannibalizing each other for thousands of years. Almost a million years. So these sharks, it's a cannibal nature. But this 7-foot great white was almost bit in half. 7 feet.
That's not that big.
No, it was one bite.
Oh.
One fucking bite. Can you imagine how big that great white was that took a bite out of it?
Probably big.
It was probably 3 feet wide.
Well, I was looking on TikTok and they were in Australia and they come up on a great white shark and they said it was probably like a 30-footer. This thing was huge.
That's ridiculous. The one they seen...
That one where they were reeling in a tuna and then this great white shark just come up and just bit that sucker right in half.
The one they seen that was actually attacking it, what they said was about 15 feet long.
Huh.
But that's not the one that actually killed it, though. The one that actually killed it, its mouth was like 3 feet across.
Well, I just know they came up to this shark and they said, man, that must be like a 33-footer. And this thing was huge. Right. And then it turned to swim towards the boat and that guy's like, whoa. And he backed up real quick. It was a big fucking shark. But this was in the middle of the ocean somewhere. They were deep sea fishing. But I don't know. What else you got? You got any more?
Yeah, this last news story I got is a little sad.
Oh, God.
So, a toddler dies after falling into a restaurant's grease trap.
That's his own fucking fault.
So, no charges.
What's he doing back there?
No charges in the death of a toddler who fell into a restaurant grease trap. So, no charges will be filed to the death of a 3-year-old boy who apparently fell into a restaurant grease trap in Rochester, New York. This is past Tuesday. The boy fell into a grease trap Monday at Tim Hortons restaurant. You know what Tim Hortons is?
Yeah, it's a coffee shop.
Yeah. No, it's a fast food restaurant.
No, Tim Hortons is like a coffee shop. It's Canadian.
No, Tim Hortons is a fast food restaurant, right? It's in New Jersey.
Yeah, but it comes from Canada.
The child's mother was an employee. The child's mother was an employee at the restaurant and had brought her son to work. Hey, bring your son to fucking fast food day.
Well, it's also
what's he gonna do? Flip the fries over?
It's also New Jersey, so.
Because she brought her son to work because she could not find her child care that day. Rochester Police Department investigator Francis Camp told CNN. Investigators think the boy fell through a plastic lid that gave way into the grease trap embedded in the ground outside the restaurant. What the fuck?
So this kid's just playing out fucking side?
So he's just moseying around the whole goddamn property. The grease trap was about 2.5 feet in diameter and covered with a green plastic lid, much like a manhole cover that helped it blend into the surrounding grass. He said. What the fuck? So this kid, while his mom's working...
Well, I know they have it so trucks can come by and suck it up from the outside of the building.
But listen, so this kid's mom's working in the restaurant, and he's outside in the fucking grass?
Somewhere in the grass.
What's he doing? Getting food? Is he a fucking cow?
I don't know what he's doing.
And then he falls through the fucking lid?
I guess.
What the fuck kind of shit is that?
Unless they're just like, oh, dude, this fucking thing's broke. He must have picked it up and jumped or fell.
It said the lid was on there. The lid was on there. No fucking
But
wasn't.
somehow he's inside of it. Ooh.
It looks like the child ran across it and it popped open and fell into the trap.
Fuck yeah, fucking right.
Cam said a witness found the child in the grease trap minutes after he was reported missing. The witness saw the boy and pulled him from... Who the fuck knows? What the fuck is going on, New Jersey?
They're just gonna be like, oh, maybe he's in the grease trap. Oh, there he is.
Do you like your baby fried extra crispy or original recipe? That's bad. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure that has nothing to do with the story.
The witness saw the boy and pulled him from the trap and started administering CPR, Cam said.
Somebody had to see him fall.
The boy's name has not been released. Let's call him...
Dante.
Let's call him the Colonel.
Smell like fried chicken.
Attempts were made to revive the boy that were unsuccessful, according to Camp. We have a horrifying episode here that happened today. He said, we are asked all the time, what's the worst thing you encounter as a police officer?
Falling in a grease trap.
And this is number one.
Jesus Christ.
You fell into chicken grease.
I'm pretty sure that the mom may have thrown him in there.
What occurred today was a tragedy on behalf of the Tim Hortons family. Tim Hortons family. Fuck you, Tim Hortons.
Well, it wasn't too long ago that girl took a shit in the middle of the fucking floor and threw it at them people. That was in a Tim Hortons.
We offer our deepest condolences to the family and friends of the young boy who passed away. Tim Hortons is fully cooperating with authorities as there is an ongoing police investigation. We have no further commitment.
I hope they find something because this is ridiculous. I mean, one, she brings him to work and just lets him roam around like he's a fucking cow. Two, he falls in a grease trap
in the middle of the
outside
in the grass.
Outside in the grass? I mean, I must not. I mean, I thought grease traps fall, when you're cooking and you have grease, it comes into the fryer, or if they have a fryer.
But not at a fast food place, though.
Yeah, it's in a fryer.
And you have to dump your grease somewhere.
Yeah, you empty it out, but you don't empty it out into the ground. You usually empty it out into a tank.
I mean, you don't put it outside, though.
I don't know how they're...
They obviously have an underground grease trap.
What I'm saying is trucks have to get to it to empty it. What I'm saying is a lot of them are just in tanks. They're not in the ground. But since it's New Jersey, it's probably in the ground. But why would it be a plastic fucking thing? And then how is this guy just walking by and sees this kid in this fucking grease trap? He either saw him fall in... or they're just like, well, check the fucking grease trap.
From the picture I see of this Tim Hortons, I don't see any grass.
I don't know.
I don't see any grass at all.
There was probably like a piece of grass in a parking lot, but you see all those green little things that are like water lines and stuff like that, in like shrubbery and stuff like that, where they can get to a water line and turn it off or something like that.
Right.
But that's probably the same situation, but I step on them things all the time and they don't break. So, I don't know. This kid's probably lifted up and it just like fell in, or somebody pushed him in.
I think it was, from what I'm seeing here, I think it was like the parking lot was surrounded by a mulch area, and it was a green plastic lid.
Again, what's this kid doing outside?
Exactly. If his mom's working and you can't afford daycare, why the fuck is your 3-year-old outside just moseying the fuck around?
No kidding.
So
it's just like that fucking R.I.P. Harambe.
What the fuck?
The mom.
It's a gorilla, not a fucking 3-year-old.
That's not. I'm talking about the neglectfulness, you idiot.
Oh yeah.
The mom's just like sitting there taking selfies and shit. And she turns around, her kid's gone. Her fucking kid's in the fucking gorilla trap, 30 feet down, had fallen.
Who wasn't gonna get hurt, by the way.
I don't know about that. They don't know. They don't know because they didn't give him time. But her. Yeah, her. They didn't give her time. She was just like dragging this baby around. The baby's crying. Somehow this baby fell 30 feet into the water. And where's this chick? Probably taking selfie or something. It's neglectful parents. That's just like them people getting eaten by alligators at fucking Disneyland. Disney World. Because they're just like, oh, there's a sign that says do not get in the water because alligators. Well, look, excuse me, a baby got eaten. It's neglectful parents. Who's like, oh my God, my baby. Yeah, oh my God, your baby, but you're the fucking idiot that didn't watch them, so. Sorry, but, I mean, come on.
It says that the city is currently pouring concrete around the opening in the ground where the grease trap was located and putting a metal lid on it, according to
you. need to make a concrete bat and smack that bitch upside the head.
If you don't put a fucking... it don't matter what fucking lid you put on it, it can still fucking fall off. If it ain't on there right.
I mean, how old was this kid?
3.
He's fucking 3 and he's roaming around?
Yeah.
This dude's... I know a 2-year-old. And he can't even talk. And you're saying a 3-year-old who's 2.5 feet tall is walking outside by himself like some fucking whore trying to get money. And he's just is like, oh, there's a little lid. I'm going to lift it up. And he looks under there and just fucking falls in.
And this actually isn't the first time this happened. A 3-year-old child died in Auburn, Alabama after falling into a grease pit in October 2017 while at a family outing at an ice cream shop.
Okay, well, that's a family outing.
What the fuck is it with 3-year-olds falling in grease traps?
Well, this is a family... That's a family outing. There's multiple people around. This chick's inside. This kid's outside.
Yeah.
Okay, a family outing, they can be in a park and he can be like 10 feet away.
If anything, she needs to be questioned about her parenthood.
Well, they can't take him away because he's dead, for one. So, yeah. Bad news. But, God, I mean, it's obviously an accident, and they're not going to really investigate it into it more unless there's cameras outside, and if there's not...
There is a further investigation going on right now, but... they haven't released the mom's name or the kid's name, obviously, but...
Anyway, that's sad, but, I mean...
It's extremely sad, but... Man, if you can't get a babysitter, watch your fucking kid. Call into work. Call in.
Well, some people
It's a
can't.
Tim Hortons. It's fast fucking food. People get their fried fucking chicken anywhere else.
I don't even know if they fry chicken, Cody, but...
Yeah, this is a fucking chicken.
Cody, a Tim Hortons is from Canada, and it's a coffee shop. People go there to get coffee.
Tim Hortons is not a coffee shop.
Google it, dude. It's the Starbucks of Canada.
You're an idiot.
No, and just because they also make food. But what I'm saying is it's sad, but I don't know. I mean, this shit happens, and I don't know. I mean, I don't know what else to say. This kid fell in. It's sad. It's tragic, but...
You fucking dick.
Somebody should have been watching. What?
Tim Hortons is a fast food chain specializing in coffee and donut items.
You're welcome.
It is Canada's largest quick service restaurant.
Told you.
You fucking prick.
But, I mean, that's all I got about that. Do you have anything else?
No. Rest in peace, a 3-year-old. Fuck your mom.
What was his name?
It didn't give the name.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Anyway,
May Grease be with you.
God damn it.
Sorry.
Anyway, I guess we're going to end the episode there, guys. Sorry it had to end tragically.
It had to end tragically, but if you got a kid, fucking watch them.
I guess.
Come on, guys. Fucking watch them. It's your fucking kid. You came in whatever person you wanted to, and you got a kid.
Well, this is a woman. So
okay, you came in a lady, you had sex, blew your wad in a lady, and you made a kid. Watch him, raise him, whatever. Don't bring him to the coffee shop and then lose him. All right, there's no point.
Anyway, Cody had to end it on a sad note, but that's the episode.
Some of them can't end perfectly.
Anyway, we appreciate you guys listening.
Got a lot of new downloads from a lot of new places this month so far.
Yeah.
Looking great, guys. We really appreciate it so much.
But we appreciate you guys listening. Thanks as always. Make sure, go ahead and rate and review us on iTunes. We appreciate it. Subscribe. Make sure you tell a friend if you like the podcast. We have an email. We have Facebook. We have Instagram. It's thecummcast@gmail.com and thecummcast for Facebook and Instagram. Go hit us up if you have a topic or a question or something you want us to talk about.
Or would you rather?
Anything, just, DM us or send us an email. We'd appreciate it. We love you guys. Thanks for listening. Do you have anything? about your album or anything like that?
No, it's been it. We're gonna have Sam Bob on here the next couple episodes. I think I'm gonna get together with him and we'll just produce the album again. We love Sam Bob on here, so we're gonna have him on, and we're gonna try to get consistent guests on. We're gonna try to get consistent guests.
We'll see. We don't really know.
We're working on it. We're feeling shit out, guys. You know how it is with trying something new. We're feeling it out. We're just average guys doing what we love. So, but that's all for me. Love you guys. Appreciate everything. Appreciate your downloads. Appreciate your listens. This is the Cummcast. What the fuck episode is this? 14?
14, doesn't matter.
Episode 14. And don't forget, when life gets you down, you milk that fucking pig, bitches.
Peace. We out.